22 till the hour here on the Imus in the Morning program. It's time for the Mensa meeting, actually a Mensitation situation, because the Mensa meeting this morning stars Alan Combs, Guns Gunsman, right. Deirdre Imus, and Bo Dietl.
Oh. Yeah!
And this edition of the Mensa meeting is sponsored by Pacific Delight Tours. It's more fun in the Philippines.
Then where?
For what?
Then where?
What?
Oh, your thoughts?
That's where Guns gets his girlfriends, right?
Yeah.
Want to look for a wife? All right.
Fighting words.
Here is topic number one. Should we arm the Ukrainians to fight the Russians? Start with you, Bo.
Well, I think that we should give some support to the Ukrainians, but I think Putin's coming around. Last I heard was they had to sit down.
Yeah.
They had to sit down, and honestly, we should really keep our nose out of this, because I don't think we should get involved all over the world. Otherwise, we'll be deeper than we want to be there.
What do you think, Deirdre?
Well, and it's really complicated because, first of all, it's hard to trust President Obama right now with anything with war, because he's been wrong on everything. He was wrong on Yemen, Alan. So wrong, and so wrong what they did to our military, how they had to hand over their
You have Obama derangement
arms.
syndrome.
What?
You're okay with what happened just now in Yemen with our troops?
Obama derangement syndrome is what you've got.
Horrible, 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 horrible
What
how
does
that
she
was
have?
handled.
Obama derangement syndrome.
Benghazi, horrible how that was handled. Russia, and they have relations now with North Korea and China, so we have to be very careful with that.
Okay, what do you think, Guns?
I don't think we should arm them directly. I think it is a complete disaster over there, but we're already spread thin the way it is. And the other thing is, I don't know if we ever found out who shot down the plane. Remember, we were told it was the rebels. And
Russia.
Then, was that official, though?
I think so.
We don't even know who shot down an airliner.
All I know is one thing. Your Muslim president,
Are you
Obama,
out of
listen
your
to me.
mind?
Let me tell you something.
Are you
He should
bigoted?
keep
Are you
his
are
nose
you
out of it.
Islamophobic?
He's left all our allies in a lurch all over the world. He hasn't helped anybody. Why all of a sudden help Ukraine?
Muslim
Leave
president?
Putin alone.
What
I
if
like Putin.
Hey, wait a minute. What if he were
like
Muslim? So
Putin.
what?
So why don't you admit it already? Why doesn't he
Admit it. Well, what if he were?
He grew up. Where did he grow
You
up?
saying that
grew
is a-
Why
up in
doesn't
where?
he admit that they killed those Jews in
Right.
that kosher deli?
Right.
What was all
What
that?
a
Alan?
random act.
Why doesn't he
Could you
admit
please
that?
all yell at me
Does
at
he
once?
hate
Yeah,
Jews?
you
Does he
deserve
hate
it.
Jews? Alan, does he hate Jews? Is
You
he
know what?
anti-Semitic?
Let me just pin myself up. You
Is
can
he
throw darts at me,
anti-Semitic?
okay?
You
Shall
would
I
like
do
that,
that?
too.
I'll play that game too, Alan, because that's an easy
Alan,
lowbrow game to play.
I'm just sitting here. I haven't even
maybe-
said anything yet.
Alan,
So
maybe one of your
lowbrow.
how about one of your friends? I know who could take the nightly news over for Channel 4. Your friend Al Sharpton. He's the most believable guy in America, isn't he? Your friend. That little creep and skinny creep. He lost all the weight. He ain't fat Al. He's skinny Al.
You might try his diet.
Alan,
Try his diet. How about I give you a right
The,
hook?
what, the lion? Tax dodging lion diet? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, you can't hit one of the guests.
Well, let me say something. This is the way you settle differences by
can't
hitting people.
No, you know what?
This is how you
Combs,
teach. This is how you teach people.
Let me tell you something, Holmes,
Mr. Combs, thank
whatever
you.
your name is. Listen to me. If an atomic bomb went off out there right now, we have caves and we're all in caves.
Honeycombs.
You come by my cave, I would eat you for lunch. You know what I mean?
You're a
Just
fear.
remember
You're a
that.
fearmonger.
I'm a vegetarian, and I might even eat you too.
That's the line of the day.
All right. 19 till the hour here in the Mensa meeting.
Feel the love.
It's the only man part.
Topic.
It's the only man part she's gotten lately. So let's be honest.
You are such a
Guns,
disgusting
I'd like to
pig.
know what woman part you've got.
That won't be fine. Stop it.
Bring it.
Topic number two. Should transgender people
Oh, great.
be able to use any public restroom they choose? Alan?
You should lose whatever restroom with whatever gender you identify with. That should be your choice.
Well, what about you? You could be bilingual and buy
Do you even know what bilingual means?
Hola.
You could squat it, Tate, or stand it.
I happen to be homolingual, okay?
El
I speak
baño.
By
All I know is one thing. A lot of the clubs got a thing where you go in there and they got ladies or men. You could be either one of them. You could stand up or you could sit down. Which one do you do?
You want to watch?
I do believe because there's so much bigotry, ignorance, and there could be hate, it would be safer for that transgender in most cases, especially if they're, they look more womanly, to go in the women's room when in doubt. Because a woman, if you're going in there, they're not really going to attack you or do something
Unlike Bo.
violent.
Right.
I'm thinking of safety. I'm serious, because there's a lot of ignorance. And I think people need to better understand
But, you have
rather than be
different- You have
haters.
different urinals. Some of the places have a wide open urinal where you
Jesus.
go against the wall and you stand there. If your unit is a little small like yours, Alan, you get a little embarrassed. That's all.
Alan, you could share with a few people.
Why do we have to disparage poor Alan? Look, my
You know,
friend,
you're threatened by me because you can't even handle
Threatened
sitting
by
next
you.
to me.
Look
you
at the
obviously
man.
feel threatened by me.
I am not. I've been doing you for a long time.
Oh, no, you haven't. No, you haven't.
let's not.
50 Shades style.
Stop talking over each other, one another. What do you think, Guns?
I think that I kind of agree with your wife right here because she's hot, but also the fact that she, I think you should go for the one that you look like, and it's easier and safer to go into a stall and there's more stalls in the female
Yes.
bathroom. So I'm
You
told.
got a little one too. You need a stall. Okay.
What do you? No, what do you do too? I mean, they're.
I like to hang the guy out here.
Bo.
Put my hands behind my back.
Let me-
That's right. That's Bo. That's right.
Like a tree trunk.
But Bo, if
swinging it.
like a baby's arm.
Bo,
think
let
of
me
this,
ask you something.
If a transgender has, the boobs and looks female in the face, but then they go to the urinal and they still have a penis, I just
That's
don't
chicks.
think.
Call them.
Right. I just don't think it might be safe in some circumstances with certain types of men. Unfortunately.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
you've made your point. Now you're making it again.
Oh, man.
And my point is, let me ask you, Bo.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it helps Guns' self-esteem for you to characterize him as having a small penis?
Well, I really don't know what the size of his penis is, and I really don't care what
Same.
the size. It's just that if you're a man,
like
you
a poodle's.
take it out, you just let it flowrotate and be happy with what you got.
Okay. Coming up on 50 until the hour here in the middle of our meditation situation with Alan Combs, Bo Dietl, Deirdre Imus, and Guns Gunzelman. Here's topic number 3, a serious topic. Start with you, Alan. Do you support the United States using ground troops in our fight against ISIS?
Absolutely not. We shouldn't even be there. It's not our fight.
ISIS?
They're correct. They're not a threat to the homeland of the United States. We have no business. It always ends badly. This is how many times we've been in Iraq, for example, and it never ends well. It is not our fight, and we have no business being there. We're bankrupting the country
not
by
our
doing
fight.
it.
Please, you
Just let them-
liberals.
I know.
You
Oh,
penis
it's
licking
nauseating.
liberals. Stop it.
You really have a fixation, don't you?
You're
First
such
of
a-
all, what's happening in the Middle East with ISIS will be at our door very soon.
Oh,
and when they come to New York,
You're-
you don't come by my apartment for help. I'm going to tell you right now, they're coming. We got to
You're a
squash them.
fearmonger.
These are barbarians. They take 11-year-old girls, they rape them, they destroy them, they set guys on fire, they cut heads up. What do you support them now?
You're a fearmonger.
Fearmonger?
Yeah.
We got to wipe them out.
Facts
before
are
they come
facts.
here.
Now, you go over there, then. You do it.
I wish I had three four stands. If I didn't have them, I'd be there.
What do you
Don't
think?
be a liberal penis licker.
We cannot be cowards.
No. That's the one, Bo. No. Penis liquor is not what we want to say about Alan.
I'm sorry.
All right, Deirdre, what do you think? This is a
And
serious topic.
We, the United States, need to stand up for what's right and stand up for the people that are being attacked and mutilated and raped
How
and
about
maimed
Boko
and
Haram?
killed.
Yes.
How about
and Boko Haram?
How about
yes, I
you want to
agree.
go all over the world?
Yes.
I'm
You
telling
pay
you
for
right
it.
now. Alan, what? You're okay with all this
I'm
violence, all these
okay
children
with
and
taking
women
care of the
being
United
killed?
States, helping people in this country, solving our infrastructure problem, and not spending all your tax dollars in parts of the world that are not a threat to this country.
1939, we didn't go over there with those Nazis. And look what they did to all my
Everything
Jewish
is not.
friends.
Everything
they
is.
killed 8
I'm
million of my
Jewish. Not
Jewish
everything
friends.
is Hitler.
You guys are talking over each other. What do you think, Guns?
I think that unfortunately it's probably going to have to take some sort of intel on the ground and ground troops to do this. But I think the gun show doctrine is just to make it a parking lot, level the whole place, kill them all,
God.
and then we win.
Also, we had 2 of our Japanese brothers there were beheaded, and Japan has a lot of money. They don't have armament. Our missiles, our cruise missiles, are down to about 100. What we have left. Japan should give $1 billion to the United States of America, buy 1,000 more cruise missiles, and let's level those abadabadoos out.
That's just racist. You're just
Why?
racist.
Why? By
Just
killing
level everybody?
No,
just
by
kill them all?
killing terrorists that are cutting people's heads
Level
off,
those
raping
out.
these little girls that, under the name of Allah, raping these girls, using them as sex slaves. Where do we
no,
draw
you-
the
so you
line?
wanna just kill
You know what?
everybody?
You know what? Where do we draw the line? Say,
No,
you know
but we
what?
want to kill
can't-
you, Alan.
Level those abadabadoos is a
make your house
racist
an
comment.
All right, final topic. The U.S. government's Nutrition Advisory Panel may officially drop cholesterol warnings. Is this a good idea, Deirdre?
Well, I think you still need to look at the ratio. That's always been a more important number than the overall cholesterol number. And triglycerides are, yes, they are important. So again, if you're not paying attention to that, that's where heart attacks do happen.
Well, Bo's had about
So,
94
it all
heart attacks.
goes-
I had one last night. I was
but-
at meal. I was eating fish, and I was having a heart attack. I have a heart attack when I wake up. Point is, you know what?
Yeah, but Bo, I've heard you too.
I know.
You
But
deny
look at
the
your
whole.
husband. Look at your husband. He eats that yak stuff that you make for him.
There's no
But look
yak
at him.
stuff. We're vegetarians. There's no animal products. There's no yak stuff.
What's the matter with me?
No, but look, you can't walk, you can't breathe. So maybe if you had a
Well, that has
steak,
nothing to do with
maybe if you
what I
had a
eat.
steak.
I can
don't you
walk,
wanna
you
live
son
to
of a
his
bitch.
age?
Yeah, no, but I don't think I
mean,
can lift it.
You have your gun on you?
Yes, sir.
I got mine on me, too.
Imus in the morning.